Okay, we're live. Gotta finish the story for real this time. Don't know if you guys can hear Emily over there shuffling through the myriad of Hot Wheels cars that we have. Let's turn the light on, it's kind of dark in here. Oh, that makes it too dark on me. Alright, well, we'll just stick with this for now. The Looming Shadow. Let's do it. Alright, let's go
Climbing up
talk
on
to
top of
Ahmad.
machines is one thing.
I think his name is Ahmad.
It's always the one you least expect to cause you trouble. It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent. We've had our fun tinkering with the cars.
His name is Avad, Sun King Avad.
Shadows under the noonday sun. Outlanders hate the Karja.
I don't hate the Karja. Oh, what do we got here? Founding of Meridian. Book. A scribe book. A scribe's book of carefully copied glyphs.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes, send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Blameless Maraud.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be
Oh,
so
yeah,
humble.
girl.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Word. So we got some optionals. Review preparations at the Ridge. Review preparations at the Spire.
Meridian, we're doomed.
Alright, so let's do that. Let's go to the Ridge first, since I know we're going to be spending quite a bit of time there.
I'm turning back.
Oh, I have to roll. Try doing some little damage to this guy. They're only level 5, that should kill them in one hit. Oh my god, okay, fine. So last time I
Have
played
you
this
just
game, there was a
polished
glitch
that armor,
wouldn't let me
Uvik?
do this part.
Of course. Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Yeah, I want to supply a chest. Sobek's journals? Oh, snap. Disrupt inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship Bridges on those cheesy old science fiction vids. Living spaces for Alpha's already complete prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds any better. Sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we repurposed was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crews already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me so all-seeing presence. Ugh. Opposite effect, makes me feel watched, on display, tempted to paint it over. Harry's recorded his presentation yesterday. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday. Suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, holo theater, and the first resident block at Zero Dawn site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. Pacific Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, crated across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping to understand once they see the big picture. Go and catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to Zero Dawn site. Harris promised delivery of QB Lattice by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0T, wondering how long it'll take to break the 1.38T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plans, but the truth is I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just kept wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no fail-safes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey messages to the Alphas. NATO replied in less than a minute with a poem, of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. It's long. Alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. The stanza or couplet or whatever leapt out at me. Humanity with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by NATO's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my head, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out, but not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for Zero Dawn staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspection with Harris and the president's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good, kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wanted to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't a clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is across the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific Swarm are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show that we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is give or take 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough riding. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Dang. That's rough. Alright, so we're going after this one. And I do not have an easy way to get there, so... Where's that spire? Over that way. I should really go do... I just can't get any quiet while streaming. Should really go do the DLC before doing the final mission. Oh, there's the last one, I think. Halloween, Travis came... Wait. I already read that one. see, it's still I guess that bug is still in effect because it's saying that I didn't talk to Teb. I like how they have names. Okay, so there's several people to talk to up here.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Okay, so Sona said her piece.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh.
And we must fight a metal
sure
devil
she's not into you
because
like
the
that.
goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Yeah, they have a lot.
What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys?
Yeah,
Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
Front of the line.
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Okay. So what are we doing now? Well, there's that last Sobek journal. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me? Said collapse of the Eastern Line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wickachaw. Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. Zero Dawn became a madhouse, absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. What is going on in chat? Okay. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again. When I contemplated how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update. That was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC experts to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up, buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Dang.
I hope you fight soon. My arm is getting itchy.
So maybe I missed talking to someone down here. Maybe there's more than just Teb, since there were 3 people up at the top.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
I
what?
bet those traitors
Powerful.
Oseram will just conveniently lose Dervahl and transport to Mainspring.
This place really couldn't be more different to the Sacred Land, could it?
It really bothers me that I don't know what to do here.
It's not what I imagined when I
Let's
was
see.
a boy, but it's decent work.
Review.
City safe.
Preparations.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and a Nora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
I guess that's it. I guess it just doesn't work.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more
We've
of
talked
you.
before, I'm pretty sure.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Marat asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Thank you, Petra.
Honest metalwork is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flamehair.
So it just wasn't showing me that I needed to talk to her. That's dope, I guess.
Oh boy.
Come on. You can't get away that easy. Cool, got them all without even moving. Oh, this is a tough... This is a tough choice. I think I should go do this mission. 741. No, I think we're just gonna finish it. I think we're just gonna finish this game. We'll come back and we'll do this DLC before we... what is... I never did figure out what the Behemoth Convoy was. We'll finish the DLC later, before we do the second game. Alright, let's get some rest, even though it looks like the sun's coming up.
Damn him, and the Karja Shadow.
Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house.
Where are they coming from?
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No way back.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Face of Extinction. What a wonderful name for the last mission.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
That has to be the most terrifying thing any of them have ever seen. Face growth like that. The only reason that this doesn't mean the end of the world again is because they have this fire.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring then.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable.
Oh, he's not even gonna get to my actual health.
Blocked again. Damn him. It's giving way!
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Impossible. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
She handled that masterful. So now where are we going? Let's see. Oh, Rachel. Whoops. Search this. Oh yeah, look at all that nice stuff that I don't need any of. So I don't think we need any of this because I'm pretty sure we're using the guns.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
I can't carry it away from me.
From the west!
That hurt it.
South! They're coming from the south!
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Look to the west! No sign! A wall in the attack! Lower your arms! But be wary!
Chance to catch a breath. And prepare.
think I can set up traps right now. So, inventory, weapons. I need a trip caster. All I have is that though.
Raise arms again!
Oh, that's not even what I want.
I felt that. Don't want to be here when that hits.
Stormbird! Stormbird! Fire something!
Now it's mad. Time to go.
Oh, that's not it, but we're gonna leave the fight, I think.
Incoming! Ah!
And then we die. Oh look, it's Hades. We're right there. Just stab right into him.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My old mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Holy crap.
Go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons. Keep the fight to the spire, Aloy. Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
I believe you. The spire is not even over there, is it? Oh, look at that.
It's off.
Speaking of its fodder. Is the spire up there and I just can't see it?
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
That's no good.
If Hades has started
Giving
the
it
signal,
textures to load.
it must have gotten through the defenses. The Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
I'm glad there was
Knew
a
this
left
wouldn't
first.
be
I definitely thought that it was just
easy.
gonna be death.
So no holding back.
Oh, so this all got destroyed.
Aloy!
alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on
Yeah,
me.
right.
Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
I don't think I need to stock up on anything. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be able to like one-shot this mission. Where am I supposed to go? Do I not go this way? Okay, I do. That's weird.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Yeah, why don't the subordinates planets have the same
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Watch it! They keep coming. Knock them back!
Don't let them overrun us! That's it. My way's clear. Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Take this!
We got them!
We're life takers and machine breakers all!
Life takers and machine breakers.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Weren't you up there? Purge Hades.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth,
She made it back to her
being
home
smart will
before
count
she
for
died.
nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time.
Just a few thousand.
Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
That pattern of flowers is usually where there's a metal flower. Oh yeah, now we're gonna go through the credits. I'm gonna mute the mic and let the credits play through, and then we'll look at the DLC when I get back. Okay, so now we can skip through the rest of the cutscenes, or the rest of that.
Yeah, you can have this blankie. Just be quiet, okay?
Sorry, I was gonna do this, but you already started it.
Hold on. How you gonna warn me that you're getting ready to open a drink and not wait 2 seconds for me to mute the microphone?
Rip it and rip it, babe.
Hello, old friend. Remember me?
Dang it, silence.
We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dreams of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow, prior to the final battle for Meridian. You kept all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all of the loot and skills you have accumulated throughout this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory and skills has been created. To play in this mode, simply choose the New Game Plus option in the main menu. You can also create a new loadout via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Havana needs you. Okay.
These look like Banuk markings. Is this the way to their territory?
Okay, so where do we go up from here? I'm guessing the blue glowing torches is where we're going? Look at that big scary guy. He goes all the way down. Yeah, hopefully if you're editing for Ori is something that you can
don't
get
look
through
like you
quick
know
enough,
this path, Hunter.
you can do Horizon too, and you'll get to see it all.
Yeah.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south, away from the Banuk, past the Grave Horde. Banukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me, you want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
Well, thanks for the
bye.
warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
Well, thank you. I think I'll be just fine.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Yeah.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh?
Oh.
So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's
Sorry about that. That was extremely loud.
future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I'm a lonely person.
Okay. You gonna take the laptop with you?
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
You get the laptop, you're waste like a big and the battery will last long. It won't last 20 minutes.
It will for anything else, but if I'm
I'll scan whatever this is. It's a scorpion, so no. You know, you and your children are some of the loudest people, just in general. What about it?
wasn't even plugged in this
Oh.
whole time.
Well, you weren't using it for very long, baby.
No, but I had it so confidently plugged in.
You weren't even
I can't spare the
questioning
weight.
it. You're like, this is plugged in for sure. Love you. Oh, I guess Hendrix is staying down here. What is that? A watchtower, perhaps?
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Dang, we really haven't made it that far. Oh, the Frozen Wilds.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
How do y'all know I'm in Nora?
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain.
Volcano.
And the village, too. What's it for?
Investigate the source of the smoke.
I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratak's hands. He led them to a great challenge. That is all.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Half our hunters dead.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Why not?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye. A nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Hostel? A rainbow. Oh, that's the what we saw earlier. The one like
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now.
Wow, the animation on his mouth.
You have witnessed their
much
spirits
better than the
rise
rest
up
of
into the
game.
blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this Daemon. Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum.
Feel the blue light.
Might be worth a shot.
I don't know if I want to talk anymore.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
This Daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
The Cut has no patience for arrogant hunters. They tend to end up just like the Tallneck of the Frost Figures.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Well, the first thing we're going to do is get this Tallneck.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here. A Tallneck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Oh, poor guy.
Encased in ice. But the scavengers have just gotten started.
Demonic scrapper. Regular Nighthawks, though. I'll shoot that. Is it too not exposed? Oh, it's a plant. My bad. Whoa, bro. I don't need that kind of heat in my life.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the Tallneck. See how deep the damage... Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it.
Yeah,
Get
maybe
what's
we
inside
could.
its head.
Damaged array, damaged actuator, damaged stabilizer. So it's a pretty good ways over here. It wasn't even over here, it was up here. What? A goat? I can't even take anything from it. Oh, there's Naltuk. That's not even what I'm here
That must
for.
be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
All right.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Thanks.
But I won't. Kill the machines. What about the tower? I might be able to destroy it. Or override it.
Just one shot.
So the tower helps nearby machines. But it can be destroyed.
Saw, dude.
Now we know how to deal with the machines and the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
How do I cross?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
But first, we're doing this. I didn't want to come over here anyway. though? Processed metal block. Tall
Part
neck
seems
array.
intact. Tall necks are built tough.
Chance, I don't even know where you're from. Yeah, I'll make sure I stand Oh no! That Scourger protecting me? 'Cause that's wild.
One of the tall necks parts. It's heavy.
Blue green. Resource supply box. We'll keep that. We're gonna have all 3 parts in no time. Good though, we got it. We got it. Getting further away? Is it underneath? I think it might be. Even though I swear it told me to go up.
This tall neck
Son of
part's
a
still in
bitch.
one piece.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
At least no thing. Except for probably Silence.
Jolt should wake you up.
Not
Easy now. Easy! Ugh. Ugh. Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss
I'll need
it.
to find out how
Slow down, big guy. No, I'm so close. I'm so
I
close.
should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
Yeah, when he gets back. Can't even hide this trail or anything. I'm gonna go gonna switch the laundry over real quick while we're waiting for him to come back. Okay, did we miss him? Doesn't look like it. Damn, he goes really freaking far away. How's it already showing me a trampler site up there? Come on, biggin. No idea what hit it.
Yes!
Oh, hey, that one died. Here we go.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
Oh, there it is. I was like, okay, but how are we gonna do that? Alright, let's get up here. Let's get this map. Last Tallneck in the game. We got a skill point for that. And look at this big old beautiful. Oh, that's not filled in because that's gonna be like the ending area of the game. Gotcha. There's a dam. There's not a cauldron up here, is there? No, but there are collectibles, pigments, and animal figurines. Dang it, is this gonna be a couple more streams? I don't know if we're gonna 100% this shit. But we might. Who knows? I do love this. Dang, I didn't mean to get up all down. What is that? Oh my god, there's Frozen Wild specific shit too. Oh no, no, no. Definitely, I think I'm just gonna stick strictly to the story for the DLC. Goat. Mwah, mwah. Find the shaman's path. Goats. This is a really pretty part of the game. That's something that this company does that I really like. They take their time with the DLC. Now those, I want to destroy those. New machine. Can I find those now? Because I want to kill all of those for sure. Filter. Control towers down there at the bottom. So there's one there, one there. Are there any close to me? Doesn't look like it, but I'm gonna take them out. Like, that's done. You're saving up 50,000 gifts in a big streamer's chat to control the raid one day and send it here? What does that mean? Saving up 50,000 gifts. I don't know what gifts are. God, so sorry about this freaking chair. Oh shit, that's super cool. Yeah, and he's a super chill dude too. Like, I bet his fans are pretty cool. How many viewers does he have? Because that seems like it might be a little bit intimidating. Like, I ain't saying I wouldn't go for it, but God, can you imagine getting that many? Damn, there are goats everywhere. Ain't nobody here. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. 2 to 500. I mean, that's still a ton. I mean, compared to the one that I have most days.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
You got what? Oh, now I like the look of that. And I like the look of that. I'll be having that. Yup. And that. Those are going to be my new bows. As soon as I figure out how to get more of that blue gleam shit. And we'll have a job for that. What do I need for that? A goat skin and a badger bone. Sorry, goat. That means you gotta die. Where'd you go? A demonic snap maw. Alright, so let's go blue gleam map. That's what I want. 18? No. I ate one goat skin and one badger bone. Sorry, dude. I gotta have whatever I can get from you. Nope. target in sight. Well, I do want to turn it into a realm. It's just been hard with money recently. I feel bad killing all these goats and just leaving them. Are you coming after me? No, you're going away. I was like, listen here, motherfucker. No problem, I just wasn't sure if you wanted everything to be shown from now on, you know? What do you mean? And where do I find badgers? Oh, yeah. Well, honestly, I'm hoping we can get you set up with a stream soon, bud. I think people would come and watch you if you, I mean, you could just play Minecraft. I feel like people would watch that. Badger. Boom. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get you a computer soon. I'd say the hardest part's going to be working third shift and trying to stream. Because you have to stream in the morning, I think. I keep getting goat bones. I don't need goat bones. I need badger bones, goat skins. Oh, blue.
Forget about traveling light.
Okay, I need to drop some shit. I mean, I'm not really hungry, but Sebastian says yes. Disassemble all of it, please. I hate that I have to, like, manually select everything. Like, why can I drop a stack of 50, but I can't disassemble a stack of 50 without selecting it? Also, anything that's just for metal shards, like, I can just get rid of that shit. Slag shine glass. Gotta be really careful not to get rid of that. Be devastated. Processed metal block. Harvested only from scrappers which have scavenged machine corpses. This uncommon machine part is valuable to merchants. I don't really need money right now. I mean, we're post-game now, so no point in... I mean, the money I get from destroying this stuff will be plenty. Keeping the wires, keeping the sticks. Alright. Give me that talisman. Badger? No, raccoon. Boar. Goat. Owl? Oh, that goat's on the other side of the hill. Sorry, goat. You didn't drop what I needed anyway, damn it. the tall neck again. Oh, blue. Blue is good. Got it. Now we just need a badger bone. That's a boar. That's a turkey. Is that... Oh, that's Naltuk. He's just chilling there. Badger. Another badger? No, raccoon. You laughing at me?
No, I don't know. Like...
Damn it.
So I got on Stream Manager to
Badger.
ask you that.
Badger. So they're near water.
And then... couldn't hear yours.
I said that I wasn't really hungry, but Sebastian said to bring it down. So I can only assume he's walking here right now to get some.
I mean, I'll see you in the morning then. I guess it wouldn't take him that long.
I don't know, man. Pretty long way.
How fast can you walk, Sebastian?
I don't know if he's still in chat or not. Got a badger bone.
He's still there.
We're getting this shit. He said I fix.
Can't read it.
He is okay. So, you know that Chris guy, the one that's gonna get the Raw company. He has this thing where you can save stuff up in his chat, and once you get a certain number of, he said gifts, I think is what they're called. If you get a certain number of gifts, you can do certain things on the stream, and one of them is controlling a raid. Like, you decide where a raid goes. And he's saving up enough to send his raid to our channel. Yeah. Like 500 to 600 people. Like, enough for us to probably get... Are you serious? Now you're gonna drop special stuff? Enough for us to get affiliate if enough people follow us. Holy shit! Now it takes 100,000 experience points to level up one time. All right, where is? There it is. Now I can use that. Oh, I gotta actually. Yeah, it's not showing it. Is it collectibles? It is collectibles. Look at all that blue gleam. I'm gonna go find chat. Even though I think it's just Sebastian now. Oh, there's a bunch of blue gleam right here. Why can't I place... There it is. So this man has some things that I want. Like, I want this outfit. And I definitely want these two bows. Buying a special currency called Blue Gleam that I can only... I'm playing the DLC now. Like, I finished the game earlier. When I got up and came out there and was talking to you guys, because it was playing through an unskippable credits. So I let it play through the credits, and now I'm doing the DLC. I'm not gonna make it very far in the DLC tonight. I'm probably just gonna get this outfit and these bows. That means I'm gonna have to do another
Horizon stream.
yeah. Maybe 2. He says this guy has a huge Bloodborne or a huge Dark Souls following, so he's probably going to try to save that up for when you're playing Bloodborne. and he's watching on his TV, and it's not showing him as being in chat. So evidently, if people watch on TV, on their TVs, it doesn't count as them being in chat or as being a viewer. They have to be on a computer or on a phone, somewhere where they can interact.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. But it is what it is. Why? Oh, there it is. One. You gave me one.
Let's find this blue gleam a better home.
Is there even enough in this whole area for me to get everything? Guess we'll find out. I wonder if it like respawns like a material. Or like a resource. You know, like a plant or something. I'm pretty sure it's a crystal though, so it'd be kind of weird for it to respawn. There's our big boy. We just saved him a minute ago while you were upstairs.
Nice.
He got knocked over and was covered in snow.
Oh no.
Some mean scrappers were stealing parts off of him. Start heading back down the mountain now. Elfie, why don't you beg a little bit harder? Huh? It must not respawn because the one I just collected, it's not showing it anymore. So I'm gonna have to legit go around the whole map to find enough to get everything I need.
A
So I
fistful
might
of
not
blue
even
gleams
finish
worth
that
braving the
tonight.
cold.
I mean, look at this freaking like. So this whole area that's separated is the DLC. It's like, it's bigger than the opening area of the game.
Damn.
Yeah. I was talking about that a minute ago. This company, I can't remember what company makes this game, but they always take like a year. Like they release the game, and then a year later, the DLC comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been about a year since I played through this game and the second one, just on my own time. And I want to say the DLC for the second game just came out, like a couple months ago. Nah, you're loud. Chat's used to it.
I hope so, because that shit ain't never gonna change, I don't think. Ain't that right, Elsa Louise?
Huh.
Elfie's like, Mom, I don't want you to change. You give me my piece of crust.
It says there's another one right here, but I do not see it. Oh. Is this it? I thought I already got this one.
Blue gleam. I'll be taking that.
Yep, that was all of them for this area. And some of them are just like one all by themselves. A lot of them are just one by themselves. Like I think that cluster I just got was the biggest cluster there was. I'm getting ready to have to travel all the way from here to here for 3. Camp. There is a camp, but I haven't discovered it yet, so I can't fast travel there.
You can fast travel to that one.
Yeah. Either way, it's gonna be quicker. So we'll end stream after I get the one bow that I really want. How do I get down? Over there. Cool.
Bandits grow like mushrooms in the dark when your attention is elsewhere.
Outlander, wait a moment.
No, I ain't talking to you
Nothing
right now.
better than plunging your hands into the dying pool on a cold day.
Oh, there's a pigment. That'll start my obsession with that. I feel like Skyrim ruined our ability to explore games in a normal way. We're always like, but can I go over the mountain? Can I just climb up this mountain and go down the other side to be there quicker? Hello, Blue Gleam. Are you here?
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Okay. Oh. Sawtooth. Let's see. We're gonna triple up on some arrows. Oh, look at this. This is what we're after.
The crystal's sharp. Better watch my fingers.
Are these machines? They are. I didn't even realize that with the first several that we got. Is that all the ones in this area? Yep.
Damon cannot force the blue light from the machines. Only suppress it.
Not
Guess we
many
should go
Outlanders
fix it.
are
I haven't done one
suited
of
for
those in a
life in
while.
these lands.
I had a dream.
How many? Okay, so there are 2 more machines that we gotta find. Oh, blue gleam. We'll take that.
This blue gleam will make some shaman happy.
Also, there's definitely more than one growing off of these guys. Alright, so that was enough for that one, but I want to make sure we have enough for the more expensive one as well, in case that's actually the one I wanted. Not too far away anyway. how pretty the sky is. There's like northern lights. And there's goats in this area. They're fat goats.
So much for being careful.
Cool, so let's go to this guy. Yeah, let's go to this guy and figure out which one of these bows we're after. Hello, fellow. So it was the more expensive one that we wanted. Hell yeah, new bow upgrade. Nah. Hang on, do all that. We can go ahead and finish the next mission. Then I'll go ahead and end stream. Gonna work in the morning. Since by some miracle I didn't have jury duty. Shaman's path sounds so ominous. We ain't no shaman. That sure looks like a lot of blue gleam that I should be able to take and redeem.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be right. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Wood, machine parts, a beacon to set to point when activated. Well, how do we activate it? Oh, is there a button? There's a rope.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave.
Cold, creepy ice cave.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
I see you. Chime. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall down.
Another marker. Good. Okay, That way then.
Yep, this way. There's a wind chime this way too. Ooh.
Not this way. But then, where?
So not where the wind chime?
I see.
Oh, back
Up.
up. Clever.
Stalkers. Better be careful.
Stalkers.
Okay. Through here.
Test out this new bow. I think Elfie just walked by and cropped dust.
Oh my god. I've
Yeah.
seen this one.
So we were all of them cracked up to be. Got knocked out of the invisible parts, Stalkers are no longer a problem. And we leveled up. One more level up and we got all the skill points. Wait a minute. Yeah. 115,500.
Better go back.
115,000
After I grab this loot.
What do you mean go back? Why would I go back? Pretty sure we're supposed to go down there. Okay, thank God. I swear this is the right way to go. Yeah, there's sunlight and everything. We made it.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Look how freaking gorgeous. Looking out on the dam, the volcano in the distance, snowy mountains. Love this game.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Fill up with water before. Oh God. Okay, we made it. We made it. No biggie.
Around the bend we go.
Is there another option for where to go? Because I don't feel like there was.
Now how do I cross this one?
Down
it is.
Go ahead and drop this.
Down, then up.
Down, then up. Oh, it's volume. It's cool.
There's the way up.
Oh, I saw purple though. That's a pigment. I'll take that. Yep, light oxide. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, there was a wind chime for us to look at too.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Okay. Oh, okay, North, I'm gonna get back quickly. Hell yeah. Come on.
Made it. Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
I feel like we might be missing stuff. This is going up above where we just came from. That was a weird little side way. Oh, I guess it was supposed to be like the wrong way. Naltuk acted like this was a extremely hard path. Allie making it look kind of like a joke. I believe that's one of our unscanned robots.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Well, we already ran into one machine that we haven't seen before. Because we had never seen a Scorcher before we came into this part of the game. Cool, now we don't have to do that part again.
I like the sound of that.
I do like the sound of that. Oh, no wonder we're not doing any damage. We haven't applied any modifications to our bow. And the only one I have is a fire coil. That's what I get for getting rid of all of my other ones.
I guess we're doing this, big boy. Scary new machine, down.
Nothing.
Now back to finding Ourea.
You gave me nothing. Oh, how many blue gleam did I miss going through there? Damn. Oh well.
Which means I've got to climb. I should be able to get up there.
Elfie's like, I can still smell pizza up on the table.
Why are you guys not giving me more?
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam.
Yeah, I think we will take some blue gleam. It's still
Sparkles.
just one. Look at
See why it's
all
worth a
this
lot?
crystal. This is enough to get everything. But no.
Naltuk said Ourea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Okay. Let's not fall to our deaths. Unless we absolutely have to.
An ancient door. Maybe Ourea's inside.
Let's see what this is all about.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Sounds like you might have liked Anita a little bit. Oh no.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
So your power.
Looks like the door's wired to something over here.
Oh look, an open door. And more recordings.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Director of Security. Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Oh, I remember. It was like a mini game to unlock that stupid door.
Well, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
You gotta redirect them.
These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
Please gotta avoid the red buttons. Oh. That sounded dangerous. Why would they put an empty room? Oh wait, there's a... Okay. Something to scan. What a surprise, more things to come. No, that's not the way I was pressing.
Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
So if she hasn't undone that lock and climbed up that elevator, how does she
Looks
get
like I need
over
to get
here?
to those stairs.
And why is there a way for me to climb down? Is there a pigment over here? Or is this just a way for me to get up if I miss that jump? Probably just a way to get up if I miss the jump. Got a fireplace.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
So did she alone paint all of these symbols and set up these torches and everything? Or have other people been coming up here throughout the years? And she's just the most recent.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
This one's bigger, but I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Alright, so do we want this? Can't be that simple. Yeah. I do think this is where it's going to go back in, though. One too many. There we go.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Transmission. Return to schedule task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forced. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
Oh, yep.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
Yeah, but now it's gone again.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
I can keep pushing her on the silence thing.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can.
Okay.
You seem to have a history with this voice. This spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me.
safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Ourea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the Daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him... I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's Kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation. Not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Warwick of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. He and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an Outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Alright, let's see what that new weapon is. Storm Slinger. And I got 7 blue gleam. Hell yeah. Inventory. Shadow. This weapon fires charged bolts. Consecutive bolts build up larger charge and deal damage, deal increased damage. I don't ever use my Terra Blaster, so we'll switch it out for that. It's like a freaking gun. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to end stream. Been streaming for quite a bit longer than I thought I was going to. It's pretty late. Everybody have a good night, and we'll be back tomorrow for Emily to play Bloodborne, right? So we'll be playing some Bloodborne tomorrow. See
Yeah.
what she thinks about that.
I ain't tried that one yet.
Have a good night, everybody.